Hello, let's do connections for Tuesday, January 20th. All right, I'm seeing types of bees. You have a bumblebee, a honeybee. Is carpenter bee a thing? I thought it was carpenter ant. Killer bee. Is carpenter bee a thing? I thought it was carpenter ant. You know, now I'm not sure. Well, I wasn't sure to begin with, but now I'm really not sure. I have no idea what this word is. Rialto? Rialto? No idea. I mean, we also have types of bridge, or not types of bridges, specific bridges. You have the Golden Gate Bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge. Is this a bridge? I have no idea. Weave, twist, wind. This is just to spin something. Not really seeing that either. A fourth one anyway. What's Craven doing in here? It's to be scared. To be spineless. Craven. It starts with crave. You crave something, you desire it. This is Desiree, but if you take off the last E, it's desire. You need something. I might be onto something. You want something. I think this is purple. Starting with words for I don't want to say need or want, but I can't think of a fifth word, so let's just try. All right, starting with synonyms for hanker for. Okay, I don't know if I've ever used the words hanker for before. I mean, I've heard them, but I don't know if I've ever used them before. Hanker. All right. We still have the potential B category. If this is a B. We still have the potential bridge category. All right, so if this was the B category, right? And then we have maybe bridges. I'm assuming this is a bridge if it goes in there. So maybe Tower Bridge. Is that something like near the Tower of London, maybe? I could see it. That would put lace in with the other one. This one seems pretty obvious because Golden Gate kind of gives it away. But Bumble and Honey give away B too. I'm assuming lace, wind, weave, and twist is yellow. But maybe not because these two are so obvious. I'm going to go with the bridge one. Just because this one seems kind of out there. I'm going to try it. All right, famous bridges. And then I'm going to try the bees, even though I think it's pretty obvious. The other one's a synonym category, so I'm sticking with that as yellow, even though it's not always the case. All right, kinds of bees, there you go. I thought carpenter was an ant maybe, but maybe it's both. Could be. And then this is just to intertwine. That's exactly what I was going to say. All right, reverse rainbow. Nice and quick game today. Okay, let's see what they give it. 2 out of 5. I would have put it closer to 1.5, but okay. Let's check the bot. Okay, 2 out of 5, 76%. So none is the biggest category by 12% over losing, which is kind of a significant change from the last few days. Even though some of the recent puzzles have been 1 or 2 difficulty, the none category has been kind of low. There's been a bump in 1 mistakes the last few days, but this is kind of a return to normalcy. All right. Skill 99, only 1 in 65 for a reverse rainbow. That's not unique at all for a reverse rainbow. All right. Okay. Famous bridges. What is this Rialto Bridge? I don't even know what that is. Rialto Bridge. It's the oldest of 4 bridges spanning the Grand Canal in Venice. Okay. Well, I've never been to Italy or Europe for that matter. I want to go, but I've never been there. Not that you need to go somewhere to know these things, but I feel like with bridges and stuff like that, it makes it a lot more likely, obviously. So yeah, almost half getting the bridges first. That's a pretty big number for blue. Usually you'd see that with yellow. Yellow is kind of down here near green and purple here. It's a big drop down to the other 3. Of course, I am playing early, so that means most of the people who've played right now are not Americans, so maybe they're more familiar with the tower and Rialto Bridge. I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation of that too. Although at this point, most people are playing probably Australia or something like that, so maybe they wouldn't be. All right, let's check cover. All right, so forever, 90% getting blue, then a bit of a drop down to the other three. Not that big of a drop. All right, so losing games, only blue, nothing, blue, yellow, blue, green, yellow, yellow, blue, okay. The two biggest winning games have blue first, the next two have blue second, so blue is very easy. Reverse rainbow right here in the top 6. All right, let's check the mistakes. Lace, needle, twist, weave. Lace, I wasn't sure meant to twist, does it? But I could see trying needle with it. Famous sites, Tower, Brooklyn, Needle, Golden Gate. Needle Bridge? Is there a Needle Bridge? I wouldn't be surprised. Trying Craven as the 4th bridge, I'm guessing here. People not knowing that Rialto, I'm assuming that's kind of, I'm still probably butchering that, but not knowing that that's the 4th bridge. Needleby instead of Carpenterby. Is there a Carpenter ant? Am I crazy about that? Carpenter ant. Oh, there is. There's a Carpenter ant. B. Okay. It's both. I'm more familiar with the ant than the bee. On to the mini crossword. All right. Style of cuisine with bulgogi beef for short. Bulgogi beef, isn't that some sort of Korean barbecue or something? How bedtime stories are read? Aloud? Huge craze. Mania? Figure painted by Michelangelo, which can be found hidden in the name Michelangelo. Angela? What? Angel? Sure. Home for doves or pigeons. A coop? Blank Sutra. Is it the Kama Sutra? I think. Sauvignon Blanc. Large drum played by hand. A bongo. Pipe down. This doesn't look right. So it is Korean barbecue. This is quiet. So this isn't right. Coop is not right. Quiet. What is this? Chips, Chipmunk Pal, Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale. What is this? Oh. What is it? Coat? Home for doves or pigeons. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Huh. Okay. I was right about Korean barbecue. I just didn't know. Do you ever see it abbreviated KBBQ? I mean, barbecue is shortened to BBQ, but just KBBQ? I don't know if I've seen that before either. It's good. I like me some Korean barbecue. Anyway, I think I got all the rest. Allowed, Mania, Angel. I was just going off of based on the fact that Angel's in his name. I don't know that he painted an angel. I mean, I know he did the Sistine Chapel, but that's like God and a person doing the finger thing. And there's a ton of other things up there, so I'm sure there's Angel somewhere. But I'm not familiar with his other paintings. On to pips. Okay, this needs to be a double. We only actually no, we have two doubles. We have 1, 1, and 6, 6. I'm guessing this is the ones, but maybe not. If we did 2, 3 here, we could do 6 over like this. Now, how are we getting to 3? Okay, I'm starting to think that maybe this is going like this. And then how are we getting maybe this 6, 4, 5, 1. Okay. Yeah, I just placed the wrong double in here at the beginning. On to medium. All right, 10, 10, 10. So we need 5s and 6s and 4s. We have 2 6s and 1 4, and then we have 4 5s. Okay. This is greater than 3 with a greater than 1. That could be a lot of different things. All right, so we're going to need all 3 5s, or all 4 5s over here. And one of the 6s over here. So this has to be the 6 2. Okay. Let's just do this. Sure, why not? What is this less than 3? We could do the 6 1. 4 3 down, maybe. And then 5 2 over, 5 3 over. And then 2 0 over. Got it. All right, 46 seconds. That's okay. On to hard. Okay, let's see here. We need 6 equals in here. We need a 0 here. We have 3 zeros. Need a 5 here, 3 here, 2 here. How many 2's do we have? We have a lot of 2's. Okay. Doesn't seem like an obvious in at the moment. All right, what do we have 6 of? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6's. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2's, 2 1's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 3's. No, I just want to double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, okay. And then 4's we only have 2 of. 0's we only have 3 of. So this, I think, has to be 2's, right? Do we have enough? I think that was the only one that we had 6 of. Okay, so do we have a 5, 2? We do, so that could just go there like that. This could probably go there like that. Do we have a 2, 3? 2, 3? We do. Okay. And then 2, 1. Ooh, this is less than... That's interesting. This is less than 2, so this has to be a 1, 0. Or maybe a 0, 0. So actually we could just do this. That's possible. Do we have a 5, 1? We don't. Do we have a 1, 1? We do. So that works. Do we have a 5 with a less than 5? 5, 0, 5, 4. So both of those would work. Let's see. 2, 6 makes a lot of sense right there. And then this would have to be 0, 5 over here. We could do this. 5, 4. Oh no. Like this. Maybe. We could also do 5, 6 here. I'm just kind of vibing things at the moment. Let's do this. Put the 1, 3 over here. Do we have a less than 6? We don't. Okay, that doesn't work. We're going to need a less than 6 domino on its own. Okay. I mean, I was just placing things, so I don't know how good all of this is. I don't know if this is how this all goes. I mean, we could do the 2, 2 down here like this. It's entirely possible. No, not really. Because if we did that, these 2 dominoes here, let's say we just did the 2, 1 up like this. These 2 dominoes would have to be exactly the same. So no, we can't do that. I think the 2, 2 either has to go here or here, and it doesn't really matter how. Like, either this domino is going to go like this and have a 2 on it, or like this and have a 2 on it and have that same number in that spot. So it doesn't really matter. Okay. I feel like this has to be a 3, 2. I think it has to. Unless I'm miscounting and we have something else that we have 6 of, and it's not the 2's, but I don't think so. Do we have enough 4's to go down here? Maybe that's what we do. We do this. Do we have 2 other 4's with a 5? I have 2, yeah, we do that. We have another 4? We don't. Okay, so we only have 2 4's, so we can't do 4's there. So this makes a lot of sense up here. We could do 6's down here. Like that. This would still be 0, 0. I think the 0, 0 has to go there. And then 5 with less than a 5. Let's just hold off on that. How are we doing this up here? We need a 0 something. It'd be 0, 5. I think the 0, 5 is forced. Either right here, either horizontally or vertically, but I think the 0 half of it is forced there. This would have to be 2, 1. This is greater than 8. Do we have a 5 with a 0 or a 1? 5, 1? We don't. So that doesn't work. Maybe this does, though. And we could do 2, 1 up. But now we need a 6, 1. We don't have 6, 1. All right, so Maybe now I'm thinking the 2-6 has to go up here because I don't know if I can make that 2-1 work. Could go like this too. Do we have a 5-6? We do. So that could just go there like that. And then greater than 8. This is 9. This is 9. So that doesn't really matter. We still have the 2-1. So that still works. This still... Wait up. We still need the 5 at the less than 5 though. Wait up. I've grabbed the wrong one. This will go here like this. We just do this. And then this is 9. I think this works actually. No, it doesn't. What if we did this and then 6-6 up? And then we could do this. I think I got it. Okay. Put the 3s over here, 6-3 down. Okay. Ooh, 6 minutes. Not great, not great. It didn't feel like 6 minutes. That felt like 4. I don't know if that makes any sense. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot of difference when you say it that way, but, you know, that's 50% more. Yeah, it just didn't feel like that long. But I guess I tried the 2s over here with... I think I tried the 1s here, and I don't know where I went wrong. I probably went wrong with some of this stuff up here when I tried it. And then I pivoted to the 6s in here, and that didn't work at all. Maybe I tried... I don't remember what I tried. I'd have to go back and watch, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, if you're enjoying the videos, please have a like and subscribe, and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.